makes more money, the smart or the dumb, and why? This age-old question has sparked many debates, with stereotypes and assumptions flying left, right, and center. Are the intellectually gifted naturally destined for wealth? Or does the less academically inclined have a better shot at a fat bank account? In this video, we're going to scrutinize these notions with real-life examples, challenging what you thought you knew about intelligence and wealth. So, let's dive into this intriguing question. First off, let's define what we mean by smart and dumb. Intelligence is a complex concept, often reduced to a simple number, the IQ. However, this doesn't paint the full picture. IQ measures cognitive abilities like problem-solving and logical thinking, but it doesn't account for other forms of intelligence. Let's consider emotional intelligence, or EQ. This involves understanding and managing our own emotions and those of others. It's about empathy, social skills, and self-awareness. People with high EQs often excel in leadership roles, as they can navigate interpersonal relationships and team dynamics effectively. Then there's street smarts, or practical intelligence. This is all about survival skills in real-world situations. It's the ability to think on your feet, adapt to change, and make savvy decisions. Street smarts can sometimes make all the difference between success and failure, especially in unpredictable situations. Now, onto our second term, dumb. It's a rather harsh word, often used to belittle people. But for the sake of this discussion, let's equate dumb with a lower capacity in the aforementioned forms of intelligence. It's important to remember that it's not a measure of a person's worth or potential. A common misconception in our society is that wealth equals intelligence. We often assume that rich people must be smart, and poor people not so much. But wealth is more a measure of financial success, not intellectual capacity. It can be influenced by various factors like inheritance, luck, or sheer persistence. Let's consider two individuals. One, a high IQ scientist living a modest life, dedicating their time to research for the betterment of mankind. Two, a millionaire with no notable intellectual achievements who inherited their wealth. Who's smarter? Society might lean towards the millionaire, but it's not a fair comparison, is it? At the end of the day, smart and dumb are just labels we use to categorize people based on limited criteria. They don't define us or determine our worth. Now that we've defined our terms, we can start to explore our main question. Scene script. Let's look at some individuals who are generally considered smart. First up, we have Elon Musk, an emblem of entrepreneurial intelligence. Musk, a physics major, is known for his ability to understand complex scientific concepts and use them to create groundbreaking businesses. He co-founded PayPal, then moved on to revolutionize the automobile industry with Tesla, and is now leading the charge in private space exploration with SpaceX. His net worth? Well, it's in the ballpark of several $100 billion. And while his success is not solely due to his intellect, it's clear that his ability to understand and apply complex concepts has played a significant role in his achievements. Next, we have Bill Gates, a name synonymous with wealth and intelligence. Gates dropped out of Harvard to co-found Microsoft, and his knack for understanding and creating software led to him becoming one of the wealthiest people in the world. Gates has an estimated net worth of around $100 billion. His intelligence, particularly in the realm of technology, was undoubtedly a key factor in his success. But it's not just tech geniuses who make the list. Consider Warren Buffett, a titan in the world of finance who is known for his sharp analytical mind and his ability to make astute investment decisions. He's one of the richest people on the planet, with a net worth of over $80 billion. Buffett's success was not a product of luck or chance, but of intelligent, calculated decisions. Or how about Amancio Ortega, the co-founder of Zara? Ortega, despite having no formal education, used his intelligence and business acumen to build a global fashion empire. His net worth is estimated to be around $70 billion. It's clear that his strategic mind and business intelligence played a significant role in his success. And let's not forget about Oprah Winfrey, a media mogul with an estimated net worth of over $2 billion. Winfrey's intelligence is not in the realm of science or technology, but in her ability to connect with people and understand what audiences want. Her success is a testament to the fact that intelligence comes in many forms. These individuals, among many others, are examples of people who use their intelligence to build immense wealth. They all exhibit different types of intelligence, whether it's scientific, technological, financial, strategic, or emotional intelligence. And while it's clear that their intelligence played a role in their success, it's also important to note that it was not the only factor. These individuals also exhibited a great deal of creativity, tenacity, and yes, even a bit of luck. As we can see, being smart can indeed lead to wealth. But is that the whole story? Now let's examine some individuals who were considered dumb at some point in their lives. Firstly, let's take a look at Richard Branson. He's a British business magnate, best known as the founder of the Virgin Group, which controls over 400 companies. However, Branson has dyslexia, a learning difficulty that affects reading and writing skills. In school, he was seen as dumb because he struggled with traditional academics. He left school at the age of 16, and his headmaster predicted he would either end up in prison or become a millionaire. Well, the latter prophecy certainly came true. Today, Branson is a billionaire, and he attributes his success to his ability to see things differently because of his dyslexia. Next up is Kim Kardashian. The reality TV star has often been criticized for her lack of traditional intelligence. She's been labeled dumb for her Valley Girl accent, her interest in fashion and beauty, and her reality TV antics. However, Kardashian has managed to turn her dumb image into a brand, amassing a fortune along the way. She's built a multi-million-dollar empire with ventures in beauty, fashion, and reality TV. Kardashian's success shows us that intelligence comes in many forms, and traditional academic smarts aren't the only path to wealth. Then there's Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA. Kamprad was dyslexic, and his struggles in school led many to label him dumb. However, Kamprad used his unique way of thinking to create a revolutionary business model. He introduced flat-pack furniture, which drastically reduced costs and made stylish furniture affordable for the masses. Despite his early struggles, Kamprad became one of the richest people in the world. Finally, let's talk about Jessica Simpson. The pop star turned businesswoman was often portrayed as dumb in the media, particularly during her reality TV days. However, Simpson built a billion-dollar fashion empire, proving that she's far from dumb. Her success shows that wealth isn't always about having the highest IQ. It's also about knowing your strengths and leveraging them effectively. These individuals were all considered dumb at some point, but they have all amassed significant wealth. They prove that being dumb in the traditional academic sense doesn't necessarily prevent success. These individuals leveraged their unique skills, found their niche, and used their dumb image to their advantage. They challenged the stereotypes, broke the mold, and became wildly successful in their respective fields. So being dumb doesn't necessarily prevent someone from becoming wealthy. But why is that? Here's where the plot thickens. Let's talk about luck and persistence. When we look at the paths that lead to wealth, we often overlook the role of luck. It's a wild card, an unpredictable factor that can turn the tides in anyone's favor. Let's consider a few examples from our earlier case studies. Remember John? He wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, but he happened to be in the right place at the right time. He bought a lottery ticket on a whim and won a substantial amount. Now, we can't all rely on winning the lottery, but John's story illustrates that luck can play a significant role in financial success. Then there's Alice, an intelligent woman who had all the traditional markers of smart. Yet she faced a series of unfortunate events, from economic downturns to personal setbacks, that affected her finances. Alice's story underscores that bad luck can strike anyone, regardless of their intelligence. But here's the thing, luck, both good and bad, is often out of our control. What we can control, however, is our persistence and resilience. These qualities can sometimes outweigh intelligence when it comes to earning potential. Take Thomas, for example. He wasn't considered smart by conventional standards. He didn't have a university degree and he struggled academically. But what Thomas lacked in formal education, he made up for in dogged determination. He started a small business, faced numerous setbacks, but never gave up. Today, his business is thriving and he's financially secure. Thomas's story is a testament to the power of persistence. Similarly, consider Emma, a brilliant woman with a high IQ, yet she struggled to hold down a job and faced financial instability. Why? Because she lacked persistence. She'd give up easily when faced with challenges, and this affected her ability to accumulate wealth. So what can we learn from these stories? Well, it's that intelligence isn't the be-all and end-all. It's a piece of the puzzle, yes, but it's not the whole picture. Luck can tip the scales in unexpected ways, for better or for worse. But let's not forget about persistence. It's the fuel that keeps us going when things get tough. It's the grit that helps us rise from the ashes of failure, and it's often the missing ingredient in the recipe for wealth. After all, as the saying goes, it's not about how many times you get knocked down, it's about how many times you get back up. That's where true wealth lies, in the resilience of the human spirit, in our ability to keep going despite the odds. So it seems that being smart or dumb isn't the only factor at play when it comes to wealth. So who makes more money, the smart or the dumb? A question that has led us through an intriguing exploration, and here we are, at the grand finale. Let's take a moment to revisit our journey. We started by defining smart and dumb, acknowledging that these are relative terms and can mean different things to different people. We then delved into the lives of those we termed smart, and how they leveraged their intelligence to climb the ladder of success. We also explored the world of the so-called dumb ones, and were quite surprised to find them not only surviving, but thriving in their own unique ways. Throughout our discussion, it became clear that intelligence, as traditionally defined, certainly has its advantages. It can open doors, solve complex problems, and offer a certain prestige. However, it's far from being the only determinant of wealth. In fact, we discovered that many people who we might label as dumb are actually quite successful. They may not shine in academic tests or have a high IQ, but they possess other qualities that are just as valuable, if not more so. Things like creativity, resilience, people skills, and a willingness to take risks. It's these qualities that often lead to success in the real world, outside the confines of a classroom or an IQ test. We also underscored the role of luck and persistence in achieving wealth. Regardless of whether you're smart or dumb, reaching your financial goals often requires a good dose of both. It's about being in the right place at the right time, but also about refusing to give up when things get tough. So, as we wrap up this discussion, let's remember not to underestimate people based on their perceived intelligence. After all, life isn't a standardized test. It's a complex, unpredictable journey that values a wide array of skills and attributes. In the end, it's not about being smart or dumb. It's about using what you have to the best of your ability and never giving up on your goals.